this unconstitutional super committee that just further dilutes our representation in Congress. I want to know, as you stand in front of those charts talking about debt and deficit, how is it that you voted yes on that bill?
That's right. Thank you. Good question.
This is probably the most unpopular vote I've ever made. I don't know if there's anyone who's happy with me with how I voted. Either I cut too much from that group, or I didn't go nearly far enough. And I'll tell you, I lean much more on your side of leaning than I do on the other side. And the bottom line is we have to do something because of the 41 cents that we're spending more of this deficit spending for the last 3 years. Not just $100 billion deficits, but now 3 consecutive years of trillions, 1,000 billion. So, having said that, just talking about this, I know this is unpopular. A debt ceiling is money that we've already spent. It's not money it's not like an annual budget like we're working on now. 2012 budget we're now working on. We have six of the 12 appropriations bills that are going through. That's how much spending we're going to do. The debt limit is money we've already spent. So that means when you hit that limit, you are now on money that it's whether or not you're going to pay your bill. It's whether you're going to pay what you already spent. And so that's a big concern to a lot of people, particularly those in business circles and those on ratings and those on banks and a lot of things, of whether you're going to pay what you already spent, not what you're going to spend, but what you already spent. So what I came up with wasn't nearly the final product that I wanted. I'll tell you what I wanted. I'll tell you what the Standard & Poor's said they wanted in order to keep our rating what it was. It went down after that. Standard & Poor's said we needed to reduce our spending by at least $4 trillion. We came out of a budget in the House that was voted out where we did not reduce it $4 trillion, we reduced it $6.2 trillion. We voted that out of the House with no tax increases. When we began negotiating with the other side and with the Senate and with the President, the most we were able to get as we were right on the schedule whether we're going to pay our bills, which meant 41% of them weren't going to get paid. We got to about 2.1 trillion, less than the 3 that we were supposed to have.